Hey yo, I'm excited for this video, man. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Dyson. I'm back at it again with a dope video. Yeah, let's get into it. We got Clover, aka the Cloverfield monster, going up against Cthulhu himself. So let's get into it. Starting with Clover, the original Cloverfield monster was actually just a baby separated from its mother. It went on a rampage because it was being attacked and it was scared and suffering from separation anxiety. This creature was between 250 and 300 feet tall. As a baby, it was absolutely savage when it needed to be, and it was brutal, monstrous. It possesses very extended long limbs. Its arms can touch the ground while it walks, and there are adult versions of the Clover monster, as seen, spoiler alert, at the end of the third Cloverfield movie. And the adults are large enough to where it appears that their heads literally poke out above the clouds. It's actually pretty damn awesome. Pretty amazing if you ask me. But anyway, the Cloverfield monster is actually capable of knocking down buildings, ripping the head off the Statue of Liberty and wailing it multiple feet away. He's capable of surviving missiles, heavy artillery fire, and he's taller than most buildings, you know? It's even believed that Cloverfield, spoiler alert, survived the nuke at the end of the original film. Now it's time for Clover to meet his match, the ultimate opponent, the great old one, the great sleeper, the great dreamer, Cthulhu. An exact height and weight is unknown for Cthulhu, but it's said that he can change his size at will, and that any human who looks him in the eyes is driven mad and usually commits suicide. Although we can assume that this sort of power would not work on Cloverfield, because after all, Cloverfield's mind isn't as fragile as that of a human. But anyway, yeah, this fight is going to be absolutely intense. It's going to be really, really gnarly. It's going to be off the wall. It's going to be absolutely brutal. So, first, let me tell you a few things about Cthulhu. He can fly. He's an alien extraterrestrial overlord. He's extremely powerful and has mystical abilities. And he's said to be anywhere between 200 to 300 some feet tall. He is a literal god. Some believe him to be real, some believe him to be fictional, but regardless, he's an absolute monster. He is an absolute freaky monstrosity of a beastly creature. So yeah. Yo, y'all ready? Let's get it. Before I even get into the fight, did I happen to mention to y'all that Cthulhu can literally regenerate? Alright, just wanted to mention that. Let's get into it. Check it out. So, deep down in the water, Cthulhu is awakened by chaos. Chaos being caused by one specific being, the Cloverfield monster. Clover is terrorizing a city, destroying it, tearing apart buildings, swiping helicopters and jets out of the sky, surviving many missile attacks, and Cthulhu is enraged as some other being is trying to conquer the world that he wants to claim. And so, he begins to make his way to the surface after he was slumbering beneath. And then, he rises, ready for battle. Oh yeah. Alright, so Cthulhu himself, the great dreamer, tracks down Clover and confronts him right in the middle of a city with millions of innocent bystanders. Clover emits a roar of intimidation towards Cthulhu as he makes his way towards him, and then they both begin charging at one another. As soon as Cthulhu is in Clover's arm's reach, Clover swipes horizontally across the chest of Cthulhu, slicing him deep, and then Cthulhu punches Clover in the face, causing him to go flying many feet back and crashing through a building. He gets up and then runs, charging directly at Cthulhu. Cthulhu stays right in place, bracing for impact, and then right as Clover runs at him, he swings, Cthulhu ducks, and then Cthulhu grabs Clover, lifts him into the air, and drops him to the ground. Clover kicks Cthulhu and causes him to go flying through the air and landing on the ground. Cthulhu gets back up. Clover gets back up, charges at Cthulhu. Cthulhu charges at Clover, and then Clover swings and slices off some of Cthulhu's face tentacles. Cthulhu grabs on to Clover and begins to take flight, flying him into the air, and right as he's about to kill him midair, Clover swipes and absolutely decapitates Cthulhu with one swing, crushing and slashing open his entire skull, killing him instantly. Anyway, it's been your boy Dyson. I'm outie. Like if you enjoyed. Yes, Cthulhu will regenerate. You can't truly kill a god such as Cthulhu.